Everything NYJ podcast with Liam and Italy Jet.
Down the afterburners. He's gone. Touchdown Jets. Brees Hall inside the 10. He's going to score.
First interception by Gardner.
Woo!
Mr. Italy Jet, hello.
Hello, how are you doing, bud?
Dude, I am doing great. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 70. I think it's 76. That might be wrong. Is it 75? 76? I don't remember.
No,
Welcome
it's,
to the Everything
it's
NYJ
75,
podcast.
sir. It is 75.
Then I screwed up on Twitter. I put 76. Interesting. Oh well. Welcome to episode number 75 of the Everything NYJ podcast. I am your host, Liam Johnson, with my co-host, the best from the Midwest, Gino Italy Jet Pagano. Gino, how you doing, my friend?
Man, it's been a busy week. It'll continue to be a busy week, but I'm happy. I'm ready to go. Can't wait for these guys. I call them the bad boys of YouTube, and it's going to be so fun with them. And I think they truly live up to their name, Jets Turbulence. I really think they do.
I think so. I call them Jets Turbulence. You could call them the bad boys, the good boys, whatever you want to call them. I call them Jets Turbulence.
Hey, man, everyone, just comes in eventually. I like it.
Everybody comes in. So there has been no shortage of news. I mean, we could really start anywhere you want.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers, Calais Campbell, kind of slapped the Jets in the face today. Wherever you want to, I guess we could start with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, we're hearing.
Let's start with
some new,
Campbell.
trade
That hurt. The
compensation.
Campbell thing hurt. The Campbell thing
It
hurt.
did.
I don't know who I want after that. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's get this done already. Amen to that.
Hello, Matthias. Let's say hello to Armand. Armand, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining us. We're gonna have quite the show tonight, I guarantee that. So, Gino, what were you saying now about the Calais Campbell news?
I just think he would have been a great locker room guy. I know he's going to be 37 in September. I just really think overall this was one of those situations with the Falcons that he was supposed to visit two other teams afterwards. And I think the reason why he signed with the Falcons is he wasn't going to get the money in the years that the Falcons gave him. And I think that's exactly why he signed with Atlanta. He's not from Atlanta. He's from Denver, Colorado. So it didn't make sense. So maybe the reason why he signed there is because they gave him an offer he couldn't refuse and he couldn't get it anywhere else. That's what I think. Because the Falcons are in kind of a rebuilding stage. They did sign some good players, but they're still in a rebuilding thing for me. What do you think, Liam?
Well, yeah, he was supposed to meet with the Jets and the Bills.
Right.
Ian Rappaport mentioned on Twitter the reason that he signed with the Atlanta Falcons. It's kind of strange. I mean, it's a good gesture, but it's strange. So he had a 40-minute phone conversation with the Falcons owner, Arthur Blank is his name. And you know what it was?
Yeah,
It was
Lions, yeah. One of them was a
was
Lions, yeah.
Right. But with the the Lions too, but with the Falcons, it was a lot of it had to do with how he could help the charities down there. He wants to be, a leader, and he wants to be very involved with the charities. That's what it had to come down to. A little strange, but
Yeah.
Matthias is saying that's because of the community. Yeah, he for some reason he wants to be. I mean, that's a nice gesture. It's a little strange, to not visit other teams because of that. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of charities in Buffalo. There's plenty of charities here. There's plenty of charities in Detroit. Armin says Campbell is going to visit with the Lions too. Yeah, I mean, he said it had like nothing to do with the money, and actually the compensation hasn't been released yet, at least to the public. It's a little strange. I mean, if I'm Calais Campbell, I want to see what all my options are. This is most likely his last contract. You probably want to get the best bang for your buck. But a lot of times with these players, when it gets up to that, that age, he's already made a ton of money, all-star, this and that, great guy. It's not really about the money. It's more about like personal preference. Like he has a vision for Atlanta. He wants to come play in Atlanta. He wants to help out the community down there. So I think that's what a lot of it had to do with.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. I think overall it does hurt a little bit, but who would you want in replacement of him?
There's a couple good guys out there. I'm trying to think of that guy from the Seahawks. His name is Al. Al something.
Oh, Al
I can't
Woods.
remember.
Al
Al
Woods.
Woods. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I would go after him. I mean, I don't know if Saleh still has like his connections with Seattle, or if that's something. I don't know if Seattle's going to be willing to do business with us again. So I mean, there's always that. But yeah, I don't necessarily want to. I mean, yeah, he's saying Pona Ford.
But I was kind of looking at that one too, actually.
Yeah, that's not a bad option. There are still some, quality defensive tackles out there, like you said, but we have to do something. I mean, it can't just be Quinn Williams. There has to be some.
Yeah,
Who are you thinking?
I
Are you
agree.
looking at anybody specific or?
I like Robinson. Um, Robinson, the Rams. His first name I can't pronounce his first name, so if someone in chat can let me know what his first name is. He's a D tackle. I think he played for the Rams, I think, or the Lions this year. I know he played for the Rams and Lions at some point, but I really do like him. I like his physicality. I love his I love the way he gets physical. I wouldn't mind that, but I do agree with Armin that there are some good quality guys out there. Hey, here we go. Ashawn Robinson. Yes. That's the kind of
Okay.
guy that I want. I know Brockers is still available. I know
Yep.
Brockers with the Rams. I know him with the Bears. We drafted him in St. Louis. Very solid. He had a really good year with the Bears last year. Then he got traded. And he still did good. I think to the Lions. I think there's a lot of juice left there. I wouldn't mind even bringing Brockers in.
That
But
would
yeah,
be
I
good
like
there.
these two options. I know Al Woods is a good one, like you said, but yeah, these are the kind of guys that I would want.
You think it's definitely going to be a veteran?
Yeah, I can't really see us doing the young guy. It's gotta be. I mean, we gotta get Quinnen back up there. We gotta get I mean Quinnen's gonna be fine, but he feeds off good energy with the veterans like he did with Rankins. Great
Yeah.
duo. JFM, great duo. I mean, it was that's the way I think we're gonna go, but what do you think?
The loss of Rankins really hurts. I mean, I was really
Yeah.
expecting him to resign, but like I agree with you. I mean, I would go with Michael Brockers. Like he seems to be. I think he might actually be the youngest out of the group too.
Yeah,
I could be wrong on that, but I think he's like on like the young. I mean, he's not like a younger
I can
player,
look
but like
here, I'll
out of
look it
like
up.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Defensive tackle. I think they need a good run-stopping defensive tackle. Yeah, the run game did hurt us for some reason. We can't stop the run. We never could for some reason. So that's definitely I'm definitely gonna want a run stuffer somewhere in there. Maybe like out of the group, pick whoever's the best. I don't really know who it is to be honest with you at this point, but
Yeah, I got you.
that's where did you find anything on that or?
So Brockers, he is 32 years old. He's from Houston,
Yeah,
Texas.
yeah. I mean, 32 is better than what's his face than Calais Campbell. He's gonna be 37, so 38, however old he is.
Right. Well,
I don't want
guys,
somebody. I don't want like a 1 year gap. That's the whole thing. It's like I
I
want
get
a
that.
guy for a couple of years. I don't want to have to go through this every single year like we did with Rankins.
I agree. I agree. But
I think. I
guys,
think. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
my bad, my bad. No, you go ahead, bro. It's chill. It's chill. You go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say, I was just gonna say, I want some continuity with Quentin Williams. I mean, he can't be switching it up. You want to see him build something with guys for a couple years, and then I think that you could really see his actual full potential. He kind of had that breakthrough season last year, but you give him
Mm,
you give him JFM, Quentin, and then you get like somebody like a Brockers who could be here for the next 3 4 years. I think we could really have something special on this defensive line.
I agree with you. And I think one of our guests will have a lot more to say about this. I call Jets turbulence some of the bad boys on YouTube. Bad boys in the Jets. And I say it in a good way because they're very passionate. And I just love them. They're friends of the channel. We love them.
They are.
One of them is here. We got Joe Cats.
What's up? Look at this. Listen to the music. Look at the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
What do you
Come
got?
a long way.
Holy,
Come a
what is
long
that?
way.
A stream deck? You got some sort of stream deck with some music there?
Yeah,
StreamYard.
I bounce off StreamYard and I'm starting to do like my own things. Like I'll get them off like Spotify or something.
Look
You
at
know.
that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
How
I had
are
it
you,
caught him a
boys?
nice. I had to cut him a nice big contract to get all this, you know.
Yeah,
So
I hear you. I
but
hear you.
it seems to be working, you know.
What's happening,
What's going on,
fellas?
Joe? How you
Nothing. What's
doing, man?
happening? Yeah, same old shit. What's happening with you?
Yeah,
I mean,
same old, man.
just kind of frustrated with this whole Rogers thing, but I think it'll
You,
have happen eventually.
you can't be frustrated. You get. Well, who cares if it takes from now
Yeah,
until September? Who cares?
yeah,
You know, like what's the rush? There's nothing going on anyway. I mean, you would think. Listen, I want it to happen after the draft because
right.
then we still get to keep all our draft picks,
True
and then
that.
you get what you get, and that's it. It's gonna happen soon. The OBJ thing just scares me. I don't want that at all.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
No,
I understand why though, and I think with the whole Aaron Rodgers thing, I think it just becomes cheaper and cheaper as time goes on. And we got to remember they traded Devontae Adams only for a second round pick.
right,
That's
right,
it. That's it.
right. I know.
That's it. That's
I mean,
amazing.
next year is probably when Devontae's coming to the Jets next year, I would imagine,
oh yeah.
Oh man, that'd be dope.
because I believe he's got 1 year left. So I think he's definitely out. He's going to force his way out, but it's, they're making the moves. I mean, even if Aaron Rodgers thing's taking a while, like, you see the people actually just talking about the Jets, which is good. And you got to remember too, it's like we get Aaron Rodgers or OBJ, like this whole team's blown up in 2 years anyway. Like everyone's gone. Like there's going to be that's it. Like if you're Sauce or Garrett, and say you get Aaron Rodgers, and then you go have him for 2 years. Garrett and Sauce are gonna be like, screw this. We couldn't win with Aaron Rodgers and a loaded roster. I'm out. Like that. So you're going, this is full, which I like. Go all in, because like, what are we building here for? You know what I mean? It's like, just go all in, get as many weapons as you can, and that's it.
So I do actually have the contract pulled up for Devontae. It says he's got a 5-year deal. He'll be a free agent in 2027.
Is there
But
an opt out?
there is a opt out in his 3rd or 4th year. I think that's what I'm looking. I'm trying to look at it.
Which is next year, right? Isn't it?
His 3rd year will be next year. Yes.
Right. So,
Yes, so
if it's an opt out after the third year, then it can happen.
I could see it. I mean,
Yeah.
let's be honest. If he's not going to win with Jimmy, he's already frustrated with McDaniels. I can't see him being there any more than you can.
No, I mean, I just hope like this whole like Twitter thing just like dies off, like with the players like tweeting. To me, that's just so
Michael
cheese.
Carter and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I went at Michael Carter. You probably saw it too, because I just didn't care. And I was like, he was like, "Oh, maybe I should wear number 0." I was like, "Yeah, like last year's production." You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, dude, you're a fucking rookie. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, just let Joe Douglas build the team. Like,
I agree.
These are all of them are a bunch of yentas. Like, just stay off Twitter. You've done nothing in the NFL. And just let your GM get the guys. Like you gotta. This team has to stay professional while they're doing this. They can't be the circus Jets, right? Because slowly every day that this builds, they're turning back into a circus, and that's what I'm afraid of. It's like now you're just acting like assholes. The players are going off on Twitter. This guy's doing ayahuasca. OBJ can't put a seatbelt on. It's a circus. So, like, just you got to keep it professional. And that's like when I see these players tweeting, like, I go at them right away. Like, just shut up and make millions to play a kid's game. That's it. Like, shut up.
And not only
Becton learned.
Yeah, I mean, look at
learned,
Makai. He's kicking butt with all of his workouts.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, for now. Right. Until we hit OTAs, we'll see what happens, right? See what happens.
That's right.
Okay, so I did get Devon. I'm looking at the details of Devontae. They said there's a potential opt out in 2025.
This guy, I mean,
I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
He'll be able to force his way out, though.
I agree, though.
They all
agree.
do.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they can. See, here's the thing. Like, do you guys want to go like all in like this year, or do you want to get some this year and then some next year? I want to go all in this year.
You can't because of the money.
Find a way.
Next year we're gonna have 118 million. Next year is gonna be the frenzy.
Exactly.
You got to lay the groundwork for what this team is here. Like you got to remember, like we're clearing cap space right now to get Rodgers and to get all these pieces. Like we're just trying to get. Most of our problems is re-signing our own guys. That's going to be most of the money where it's going to. But next year, when you get the 118 mil, that's when it's going to be like, all right, this is Rodgers' last year. Let's get every piece of of thing that we can for this team.
And not only
Yeah.
that, I agree with you. But not only that, the draft picks are going to be better this year than
Right.
next year. Next year, it's not going to be that much. I think this year is a very deep draft, not only for the offensive line but on defense as well.
Right.
So it's going to be more interesting, like you said, with the 118.
Right.
And it's going to go up from there.
Right.
It's just going to continue to go up.
Right. I mean, that's what they have to do. It's like you just got to get the pieces, the main pieces right now to play football. And then next year is when it's like you said, the picks aren't going to be there. So I think it's going to be a complete free agent frenzy, especially if the Jets right now, the Jets goal is to not win a Super Bowl this year. Like it would be great if they did, but their goal right now is to win 11, 12 games, 13 games to draw people onto the Jets for next year's free agency. That's what I think. That's my thing. Like, listen, we all just watched Pat Mahomes win a Super Bowl on one leg, half a defense, half the weapons that he had with the Jets. Mm-hmm. Like the Jets roster is completely better than the Chiefs, and he won the Super Bowl. So like, you get what I'm saying? Like like even if we get Aaron Rodgers, like I saw one man win a Super Bowl on one leg. Yeah. You know, so it's.
I agree. No argument.
Do you think that there's going to be any more cap casualties? I mean, Robert Saleh spoke glowingly of Corey Davis. You know, they said that they want to keep Carl Lawson, and those were kind of the two big names going around for cuts. Do you think that there's going to be any more surprise cuts, or what are you thinking?
I still think the Dwayne Brown cut, because I believe they can save like $9 million if they cut him. I still think Dwayne Brown. I still think Corey Davis is part of the trade. The Green Bay trade, because it's been very quiet on the Corey Davis front. Mm-hmm. And who was the last one you were talking about? Carl Lawson. They're probably going to keep Lawson.
Do you think they're going to keep Mims?
I mean, what is he? $1 million? I mean, not even. So I mean,
not even.
We need depth, because listen, you're going to bring in OBJ. The guy's coming. He's 31. Yeah. He's got 2 ACLs.
Exactly.
It's like, everyone thinks too, like, listen, we need depth. And the biggest part of this thing that I really don't like about the Aaron Rodgers thing is that we're not even getting a backup quarterback. Like them coming out saying Zach is quarterback 2 on here. Listen, Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, we're fucked. Like season's over. Boom, done. Yeah. Like that's what no one's talking about. Like we all think that like Aaron Rodgers is like listen, he plays hurt. I get it and everything, but you're gonna go out there and really put Zach Wilson as your backup. Like the season's cooked. If that's you got to get a veteran in there. Even if it's a 4-year veteran, somebody, anybody. I don't even want Zach Wilson dressing, dude.
Me neither. I want him third. We need a veteran. I want him third.
Chad Henne, somebody. Matt Ryan. Bring in Matt Ryan.
I was just going to say Matt Ryan, too. Yep. I wouldn't mind him.
Right.
See, there was a couple like interesting points today, because Robert Saleh spoke with Eric Allen on the Jets' own podcast, and Denzel Mims got brought up, and he said hopefully Denzel Mims could take that next step. He didn't necessarily speak as highly as he did about the other players, which is a little not a concern, because there's always kind of been like that stigma out there that Robert Saleh isn't necessarily a huge Denzel Mims fan.
Right.
I don't know if I'm just reading too deep into that or whatever the case may be, but I just wanted to go back on that real quick.
Yeah, I mean, with him, when he's talking about players, like, listen, they were gloating about Derek Carr, right? And it's like there's certain shit that they have to say, right? And it's also even with the medical staff. I don't trust Saleh talking. I don't trust anything comes out of his mouth.
No, I don't either.
Same thing. I don't trust the medical field with our department, with our team. I don't trust any of them. I think they all talk out of their ass. And that's the thing is like Saleh, it's like, this is his year, man. Like, if you can't win with this team, like, you're not a head coach. Like, this is all we need to see right here. Like, you can't blame it that he didn't have the team. He didn't have the weapons. He didn't have any of this. Like, thank God Zach Wilson got hurt and didn't miss the whole season, because we wouldn't be here with Aaron Rodgers. We'd be all, wow, we got Lazard, we got all these pieces, and we got Zach Wilson coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
no, I hear
that
you.
battered Jets fan said it last night with Dan on the thing, and he was like, we wouldn't be here if Zach Wilson missed the whole season. We'd be going into Zach's third season, all pumped up he's coming back, and that's it.
We'd be doing the same thing that we did with Sam. Is he going to take this out? Is he going to take the big step this year? Is he
Right.
going to take the big step this year? Yeah, I want the known option. I mean, we
Mhm.
could kind of get into the whole backup quarterback thing, even deeper here because we have some comments. Armin is saying Carson Wentz for backup. I'm not
No.
necessarily a Carson Wentz fan.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
played. I would take Carson Wentz over. If you're telling me Aaron Rodgers goes down and we have to hand the ball off to somebody, I'm putting Carson Wentz in over Zach Wilson any day of the week.
Okay.
Any day of the week.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
hopefully it's
Go,
not like a
go on,
long. I
go
mean,
on.
I
Yeah.
won't want to go with him long term. I'm thinking about
No.
this. I mean,
Well, they missed the
Yeah,
boat.
they want to
That's
see
the
long
problem.
term.
They were they missed the boat. Minshew would have been the perfect backup.
yep.
They missed the boat on so many players because they went directly here. This is the one option. You know what I mean? And listen, if I would even bring Flacco back. Honestly,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I would just keep
hate
him as a
hate Flacco.
backup. I know, but it's like with these weapons, he doesn't have to. They got to shore up this line. They have to. So I don't even care if it's Aaron Rodgers playing quarterback, Zach Wilson. They got to do something, which I'm pretty sure they're going to address in the draft. But they got to get some depth on this line because you're going to get Aaron Rodgers killed, like 100%. Without a good line, he's done.
Yep. Every quarterback throws the same on their back.
Mhm.
So and then I was listening to Let's Talk Jets last night. Even Kevin had a good point. Like maybe you do want to draft a quarterback like somewhere in like the late rounds. Let him sit behind Rodgers for a couple years.
Right. I mean, it
I
depends
don't
on
know
where
if
it
this is the
is.
draft though. I don't know if this is the draft to invest in a project quarterback.
No, I think no, because you don't know if this regime's going to be here. So
Right.
you know what I mean? And the next regime, they say this all fails. The next regime's going to come in like, all right, maybe Hendon Hooker will be there, right? Or,
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate Zach Wilson with a passion. I hate him. I just sold his jersey for this Drew Willie game worn jersey. Do you remember Drew Willie? They signed
Yes,
him
I
from he played 17 minutes in a preseason game for the New York Jets. And I messaged him on Twitter and I said, "Is this your jersey that you're getting sacked in like the whole game?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's definitely it." So,
It's funny.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I can't have Zach Wilson be the back. Like, I can't do it anymore, man. I can't have this thought that we have that Aaron Rodgers is going to sit here and teach Zach Wilson is baloney, man. It's like, what do you? Even if he did teach Zach Wilson, do you think the Jets are going to spend $15 million, pick up his fifth-year option, and then after 2 awesome years of Rodgers, going to shovel this kid out to the fans? Like, no, 100% no.
I hear you. In a crate right over there next to me in my room. Do you know Matt Willick, who played for the Jets a couple years?
Of course.
I have his game worn jersey. My uncle actually used to work in the Jets locker room and stole his jersey. The
There you
thing's like a
go.
freaking dress.
Yeah,
So,
they're long. They're like because they tuck them into the pants.
Yep.
Right.
But you got to message him on Twitter. Be like, you want this back?
I did.
What he
I
say?
messaged him. He said that he was honored I didn't throw it away.
Yeah. Drew Willie
He told
was
me to keep
like,
it.
he was pumped up. He was like, I have the white one that I just wore on the sideline. But yeah, it's awesome. So
The green one's probably all ripped up and everything from getting sacked so many times.
listen, I got to address that comment. Abby Fresh. We said the same thing. We said the same thing with Sam. He went to if anyone knows crappy quarterbacks, it's the fans of the Jets. We know exactly if you have it or if you don't have it right away. We should all be quarterback coaches because Sam Darnold went to Carolina, stunk it up. You wait till he goes to San Francisco this year with that team and still stinks. Watch. He'll be the worst. I'm telling you, he's the worst.
What if there's a situation now in which, God forbid, Aaron Rodgers goes down, Zach Wilson goes in and actually kind of like lights it up? Like, what do you do if he has like a couple like back-to-back really good games?
Well,
highly unlikely.
But
that kind of puts them in a situation.
I will offer you my wife. I will offer you my house.
Hey, listen, I got my own woman who's
okay.
in the end. Right?
Okay, I will offer you. I will actually empty out my whole retirement. I will give you my whole pension if that happens.
Damn.
That's how sure I am that this kid sucks.
Italy, you want in on this before we go official?
Nah, man, I'm good about keeping my mouth shut, so I'm just
All
gonna
right, all right.
I'm listening to everything because I like handling receipts.
Yeah,
keep
no,
'em all.
that's one receipt you can check right there.
Joe Cats, someone's wife who actually watches the show. All right, So.
Who's
Italy doesn't want to have to sleep on the couch tonight. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
listen,
can't do that.
You have kids yet? You have kids yet?
I do not. I don't know
Oh,
if we will or not. So
you'll
we'll see.
you'll be on the couch, pal.
Oh, I'm already on the couch, so it's all
Either
good.
that, or in a children's twin bed, like I am.
Yeah.
I'll probably take a guest room, maybe upstairs or something.
Correct.
No, I agree with you when it comes to Wilson. I think Wilson does have talent, but he probably would have been better if he was not with the Jets. Just like Sam Darnold, he'd be better if he wasn't with the Jets. Geno Smith, better not with the Jets.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, Joe. Bear with me. But we have had crappy quarterback play and coaching staff and GMs for many, many years. And I wanted Justin Fields. I wanted Lamar Jackson. I wanted Josh Allen. So I get where you're coming from. But right now, we do have an opportunity to get someone now.
Yeah. The time we're going to get them. It's only a matter of when and what listen, if they're holding up for a 3rd round pick coming back to the Jets, like, just make the deal ready, dude. And it's like, you're really shocked Sam never panned out? Every single USC quarterback besides Carson Palmer was terrible.
I mean, I never liked them. I never liked them, so it didn't matter.
A USC quarterback has never won a Super Bowl. So, like, what are we like? He played one season in college. Like, I don't get the whole thing. Like, with the 1-year dudes. Like, besides Joe Burrow, I don't get the 1-year dudes. I don't understand throwing them right out there either. I think every quarterback should sit like Mahomes did behind Alex Smith.
Elmo.
To be fair, though.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Yeah,
and I work for the Battlehawks, so that's pretty funny.
Do you really?
I do. I work in the XFL. I do the home games for the St. Louis Battlehawks.
So
I'm in the video department.
What? Oh, so you're not announcing? What are you editing?
That would be dope. But I work for my dad. He's in the video department.
Wow,
so,
shit.
Yeah, so it's really cool.
What do you think of Ben DiNucci on the Seattle Sea Dragons?
I like him.
I'd bring him in as a backup.
I would bring him in, but man, I want that guy from Jordan Tahoe. I want him very bad. He's undefeated.
Right.
Undefeated. He can run. He can throw. He's always mentioning how he learned a lot from Mahomes when he was with the backup quarterback with the Chiefs. I would bring him in a heartbeat.
And what team is he on?
The DC Defenders. They're undefeated right now.
No, listen,
team.
Yeah, dude, I think this is I think the XFL is totally cool, man. I think it's like a minor league for the NFL.
It is.
Yeah. And I think that's how it should be treated. I think that's like, but is there something in their contracts where they can't like just bounce to an NFL team, or can they leave at any time, or they have to wait till after the season?
So they got to stay for
something.
No. You got to stay the full season because it messes with their paycheck and their bonuses. They get paid 2 separate times, and then sometimes they'll have like a clause in there, but you have to stay because it's only 10 weeks.
Right.
With playoffs in a championship. So
right.
Overall, I would tell you maybe 13 to 14 weeks, and then you're done.
Right.
So I think it's worth it. It's a great offseason.
Yeah, no, I think it's killer, especially Ben DiNucci. Bringing Italian back in. I would even where did Mariota go?
I thought Mariota. He's not with Falcons anymore, but I do remember seeing him signing somewhere. I'm gonna look that up.
Because I would have
Mariota. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I would.
Colts, maybe? Colts? I don't know.
So you know what? Yeah, no. I think you might be right about that.
So it's the Colts and him and Minshew.
Oh, Eagles. That's not bad of a pickup, though.
No, because they're gonna throw him in. Colts.
Minshew's with the Colts, yeah. Okay.
Those two guys would have been a perfect backup. And
Jacoby going to the Commanders.
Yeah, it's they really just I don't know. I like how they flew out to him, and the deal's basically done. It's just they got the Packers. Everyone has this leverage talk. I think they have the Packers right where they want them. It's like, dude, you already made yourselves look like a bunch of assholes. Like, we're just waiting for you to just submit.
Yes. Okay. This guy Elmo. Elmo, this is one of the reasons why I love this logo. I want that logo back so bad. I think everybody
Oh
does.
yeah.
Yes.
I think everybody does. It's so easy to do, man.
It's
No,
It's just so easy.
it's a sticker.
You want to cap off
it's a
yeah,
sticker.
Just,
it is.
if
Yep.
you want to keep the same helmet, which I don't mind the helmets now. I like the sparkle. It's cool. It's different. It's modern. Just throw that fucking logo on it. Just it's a fucking sticker. Just rip it off and put it on. The whole fan base wants
It is a sticker. Yes.
Yeah, like it's not like the old school ones that were painted on. Like this requires no effort, like
Yeah.
zero. And you can keep the
Zero.
same jerseys. Like
Yeah.
I'm down with the jerseys. It's cool. Like I like
agree.
I'm one of the few that likes the new jerseys.
I do too.
I just hate that stupid fucking logo on the helmet. It just looks horrible. It's like they just didn't want they didn't want to change the whole thing. And it's like I like the green better than the Kelly green. Call me crazy. I like the, it's a little bit more easy to wear in public, this green, than the Kelly green. You just look like you're going to a St. Patty's Day parade the whole time with with the Kelly green. This one's like at least tolerable to wear like on a Tuesday. But it's one logo, man. Like it's very easy.
Oh, there you go. Vinny.
Vinny and the Jets.
He loves plain white tees, my boy.
Me too. I have a lot of them. My wife
and Vinny loves the V cut.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
my wife hates it. My wife hates it.
Yep.
We're talking about this logo, right? Joe, we're talking about this logo on your bottom left, my bottom right.
Yeah.
We're talking about. Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah. Not anything without the circle. It's just
that would just cap off a perfect off season. You give the Jets that logo. I mean, the fans are just gonna go ballistic. Woody Johnson's gonna look like a hero for the first time in forever.
Right.
And then we're all good.
He's got to take. He's got to take 12 though. Rogers, I'm sorry.
No.
He has to. He has to. What does Joe Namath have on both of you guys' life? Zero impact on your life.
The only Super Bowl in history.
It doesn't affect us. It was a whole nother century. We didn't even land on moon yet when he won it. So
I mean,
I know.
I have a replica trophy of it. I love him at Alabama because I'm an Alabama fan. I just love Joe Namath. That's always been my guy.
No, he needs to. I thought the pandemic was going to take care of him, but
oh shit!
I know it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. If he's not going to go out to pasture, then he needs the number. It's one or the other.
Do you love Joe Namath or
I fucking hate Joe Namath. I hate Joe Namath. I think he completely guaranteed that Super Bowl and sold this team out for all of eternity until he's off this earth. He needs to give up the number because he's still healthy as an ox. God bless him.
Okay, what if Rodgers is number 0 or number 8 like he was in college, just like everybody else keeps saying in the chat?
The only person that should be wearing 0 is Michael Carter because he deserves it. He deserves it. No, you can't pound that kid anymore down,
Yeah, he's already been down enough.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He
knows.
Imagine Rodgers come to the Jets. Imagine Rodgers come to the Jets and wants to.
I mean, I would love for
hilarious.
It would be cool if Rodgers wore 0. That would be hilarious.
It would be cool.
Rodgers has too much respect, though. Rodgers has too much respect to take the 12. I really don't.
I don't think so. I don't
think he will.
I
think he'd look cool in 5. Aaron Rodgers 5. I think that would look.
Lazard's going to be number 5 because he was in college, and 13 is by Maynard. I can't see it happening though.
These players that are on there should be a rule though that you can't change your number because it's really not fair to the fans.
I agree. No, I 100% agree. I'm
it's
so
not
glad
fair.
you brought that
like
up.
Brees Hall,
like Parsons.
Right.
Parsons is changing his number now, and we know how much a big player he is. I agree.
Like if you're on the team and you have that, like you're a top seller jersey, like they're listen, if you're a backup guy, whatever, somebody's buying you off it's understandable. But like if you're a main player on the team, like Brees Hall, like you shouldn't be able to yes, the hippie needs to wear 12. Give the hippie 12. But
and there we go. I like that. I like this one.
Most hippies are dicks.
Yeah,
they are.
He doesn't care, dude. Like his whole thing is like, I want to play for the Jets. You see him in that interview. He's like, I intend to play for the Jets. Do you really, Aaron? Like, or is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
he wanted to be a Packer for life. He really did. I really do understand that, but everything that's been going on with them since 2020, there's no way anymore.
No.
It's loose hinge these days.
Yeah, he just give him a dark hole and he's good, man. I love it. I love he's a complete weirdo.
You know what?
I love it.
You know what I'm still
You
afraid of?
would. You would.
I'm still sort of afraid that he still might be like, you know what? I want to retire. As crazy
I
as
mean,
it
there's
sounds,
always that risk.
Who,
There's always that
Aaron
risk for
Rodgers?
Rodgers.
Oh,
before he
yeah.
signs, yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
there's
then
always
we're
that risk.
and then talk about and then we're fucked big time.
Yeah, dude, if I was Aaron Rodgers, I'd be like, fuck this. I'm not going to go.
Yeah.
You want me to go play in MetLife Stadium? Are you
Yeah.
guys
No, I know,
fucking nuts? And then
Yeah.
I got to go play Joe Burrow and Pat Mahomes.
Right.
And then I got to go play Josh Allen twice a year, and then get my ass kicked by Miami's defense. I'm good, guys. Thanks.
I mean,
would-
we got
you know-
yeah, the Giants, Cowboys this year, Eagles. Like we're facing against some very tough teams. this
Everyone keeps saying we're gonna get a pissed off Rodgers. Like he doesn't give a fuck about anything, dude. Like I'm telling you, like you really think like he gives a fuck? He doesn't care. He didn't talk about winning a Super Bowl. He didn't talk about getting on a winning franchise. He talked about him getting an MVP. That's all he cares about at the end of the day.
year.
You know what I
We'll
mean?
find out. We'll find out.
Listen, I think
We'll find out.
I think he's still got a little fire in him, but like,
Oh yeah.
you know, I think there's a part of him. I mean, he was 90-10, dude, coming before he went in that hole that he was going to retire. Like that just, you know, he couldn't have been that wowed by the Jets. Like, I just think he's doing this to spite Green Bay to show him that he still has it. And
So he can still play.
100%. It's not like he wants to come to the Jets. If there was other teams available, I guarantee you he would have went to another team.
Yeah, I mean,
that's interesting.
Yeah,
What are you
it-
saying, Wayne?
his wheels aren't necessarily there. He's kind of slowing down, but like his mind is still very sharp. He still has the arm talent.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's only 5 years older than me. But like, I feel like I'm 83 at 33.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Amen.
yeah. So it's like he's playing football, but you know, after he's playing golf at Pebble Beach, it's like you kind of sit there and think, it's like, dude, I'm gonna go play for the fucking Jets. Like, what? I mean, it's awesome that he's coming here, but I think it's either retirement. I mean, what we said from the beginning, it's retirement or Jets.
Right.
And if he still retires, like even if he retires in the same hall, he doesn't get. This guy don't give a fuck, dude. He's a hippie. Like he's fine with listening to Dark Side of the Moon, rolling up a Fat J, and hanging out. He don't give a fuck. He doesn't care about winning. He doesn't. You're gonna pay him the $60 million. That's all he cares about.
He embraces the California lifestyle because he's from Cali.
That's it, bro. That's it. That's it.
he hasn't talked to his family in years, so
Right.
Yeah,
he don't give a fuck. He doesn't care if his dad's dead. He don't care if his mom's dead. He don't give a fuck. You think he cares about Brees Hall? Come on.
Yeah.
You know, he's like
he
that
cares
guy.
about Zach Wilson.
Yeah, right. He wants to be a tutor. He finally wants to be a father. Come on.
Yeah. Hackett and Lazar. It's all he's coming here for.
That's it. He's just
I
coming.
think so.
He's coming to play with a bunch of dudes. That's it. He's coming to play with a bunch of friends. I'm telling you, we got to get this line going. They need like a strong line. Like they should have.
Yeah.
You know, they got to piecemeal it together this year and get some pieces. But next year, they should just spend all their money and buy a whole new line. Everything. Just buy the best guys in the business. Overpay all of them like Dallas did all these years. Why do you think Dallas always has a great line? They've always had a great line from the dawn of existence. They always buy the best guys. That's it. Even if it's not a homegrown guy, they go out and they overpay for an offensive lineman because he's the best in the business. If you're gonna put Aaron Rodgers on here, you know, and he gets hurt, we are fucked. Like that's it. Fucked. It goes from Super Bowl to fucked real fast.
Yeah.
So it's
the thing
exciting.
is, I don't think
It's exciting.
It
I'm not letting you get away with that one, Joe. No way.
It's exciting. It's exciting to know that you could be 13-4 or 0-17. So
yeah, 4-13, 13-4. You know,
right.
but who's counting? You know,
But who's who
We
cares?
are all counting. We are all counting.
Right. Like even if they don't make the Super Bowl in the next 2 years, this is all a big failure.
Oh, here
For
we
me,
go.
it's
Elmo, get Elmo's thing up here. Last one. This is what Joe's gonna do.
I'll get it. Okay. If Aaron Rodgers wins the Jets a Super Bowl, I will get Aaron Rodgers' face tattooed on my ball sack. On my scrotum, I will sit through, and I'll even get a colored tattoo, so it takes even longer.
I'm gonna clip this. I'm clipping that. So
fine.
good stuff. Good stuff, Joe.
Wherever you want the tattoo,
Receipt.
I'll even put I will tattoo Aaron Rodgers' actual face onto my face
Right.
if they win a Super Bowl.
And I agree with
Interesting.
that.
Okay.
And then GVH. I don't want start another dang mock draft in October. I don't. Either.
No, I know.
And
I get
listen, in 2 years you will, pal.
it.
So enjoy these 2 years, pal, because you're gonna be doing a mock draft back in Halloween.
Oh
Okay.
man, I'm gonna respectfully decline.
Well, you guys, this is nice because,
I love it.
yes, we can record it, Armin. I actually asked Glenn Foley too. I DM'd him, and I said I want to get your signature tattooed on my cast, and I want to live stream it on YouTube of getting Glenn Foley's signature on my leg. And he's like, "Why would you want that?" And I was like, Why wouldn't I want that?
Yeah,
it's
why
an
not?
awesome tattoo. Like, whose signature is that? It's Glenn fucking Foley, man. Like, awesome. I
If
already
you're in a
got
bar, that's gonna get some interesting conversation.
I already got the Gene Simmons autograph tattooed in. I might as well have Glenn Foley. But it's
That's interesting.
yeah. Like when I met Gene Simmons, he signed my arm. So
Oh, dope.
yeah. But it's
Can I sign your arm?
you could sign my arm. I already had who else? Zach Wilde signed my arm from Ozzy, the guitar player from Ozzy.
Zach Wilson.
Oh.
No, Zach Wilson. He wrote me a nice postcard, and
It's probably out of crayon. It's probably out of crayon.
Our kid sucks. Oh, he's the fucking worst quarterback ever.
I suck. Yeah,
And he's such a good-looking guy too. It's such a shame.
he is. I remember last year everyone was saying he's too cool to fail and he's too much swag to fail. Well, he
no.
Has anyone ever heard of OBJ?
Well,
Right.
He did win a Super Bowl. He did win a Super Bowl. I get it, but
Yeah, no, listen, if he can, I'm thinking if you bring in OBJ, maybe, he's always had a quarterback that you can punk on, right? He's always had to be the biggest voice in the room. I think getting Aaron Rodgers maybe keeps OBJ at bay, keeps his lunacy at bay for a little bit. Maybe next year he'll go off the rails, but, people are bent out of shape about the Calais Campbell thing. Like, dude.
yeah. What do you think?
What are we getting all bent out of shape about? Guy's like mid at best. Like, what do you have?
Well, he lied to us.
Yeah, they all like exactly. Look, he went to Atlanta, dude. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter the team. It doesn't matter the roster for the Jets. It's do you want to play in New Jersey? Do you want to play in the armpit of the world, in the worst stadium ever built, and get taxed out of your ass? That's what it comes down to for these guys. They don't give a fuck about winning, dude. They just
He
care.
blamed it on charity.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
the
Like,
best part.
he'd rather go down to Atlanta and work a soup kitchen than go play with Aaron Rodgers. It's not getting like that. You can't make it up, dude. But he's 36. He wasn't even going to be anything special for us. Slide JFM in the middle, and it's just even Armin lives in it's the asshole of the world, not the armpit.
But you're disrespecting Philly.
Yeah, I'm not bent out of shape about Calais Campbell.
The whole East Coast is a dump.
Of course. We should be happy the fucking guy didn't go to Buffalo or he didn't go to Miami and sacking the shit out of Aaron Rodgers. So, I mean, he's out of the division. He's out of the conference. Who cares? Like, Joe Douglas is going to pick somebody up post June 1st. He's going to pick somebody up in the draft. Joe Douglas is a pimp, dude. That's the one thing you got to remember. He's a fucking pimp.
And no matter what.
Go ahead.
But and no matter what, I am a Campbell fan. I like what Campbell has done in his career. He would have been a great locker room guy, but I do like Robinson a little bit better and Brockers a little bit better. Well, I think that would be intriguing.
Well, they have Smart still on the roster as a rotational piece.
I agree. Yeah.
So they're building him up. Listen, everyone's getting all bent out of shape about the defensive interior line. It's not a premium position. Okay, it's not like we lost an end, right? We just need these guys to stuff the run. That's all we need. If you can get a couple sacks and a couple pressures, that's cool. Again, with the Quinnen thing, I'm not paying Quinnen this year. You got to do it more than 1 year, homie, before I pay you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
okay. You got
Dan says, I want to have Zach Wilson's face tattooed on my face slightly 2 degrees off to the right, then stand outside 3D movie theaters and watch your expression as they exit.
Yes, that's exactly what. I can't even.
I miss him. I wish he was here. We thought Elijah Moore was a problem until OBJ gets mad. Well, OBJ,
Oh,
he's been a
true.
great
Yeah.
teammate, to be honest with you. He has been a great teammate when he's winning. It's just like when he starts losing is when he goes off the
Listen,
rails.
he wasn't a problem on the Rams. He wasn't a problem. He was a church mouse on the Rams. And Elijah Moore requested OBJ never requested a trade after a win. And you think it is the laughable part about Elijah Moore is he goes to the asshole Cleveland Browns, right?
Yeah.
And then he's worried about getting targets. Meanwhile, he's got to sit behind Peoples-Jones and he's got to sit behind Amari Cooper. So good riddance. I think listen, Joe Douglas, you want to trade? He's going to get your ass out of here. That's it.
No.
We don't need this shit here.
Yeah,
I'm already bringing in 2 wackos. I don't need to deal with you know what I mean? I don't need to deal with one wacko that's done nothing in the NFL. He's done nothing. Same thing with Michael Carter. Like, hey, shut up, dude. You've done nothing. I'm going to clip this and send this to Michael Carter because I'm going to drive this guy into a frenzy. Fuck him. And fuck Michael Carter. Hey, we don't need Zeke Elliott. Please. I don't
want Elliott.
But I'd rather have Zeke Elliott on 3rd and 2 than Michael Carter.
Yeah. But see, like, the funny thing is, like, everybody, like, I feel like a lot of Jets fans, we all liked Michael Carter. Like, his rookie year, and then, like, all of a sudden, like, last year, he did, like, nothing, and now it's, like, everybody's like, fuck Michael Carter.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's like, dude, imagine you having a shitty year at work, and then, like, you're the CEO, and then you're going to start tweeting like you're the best company on earth. Like, you suck, dude. You had a horrible season last year. Horrible. I could have got Breece Hall, Bam Knight as the 3rd running back, and I could have intertwined Ezekiel Elliott for real cheap and Breece Hall and have 2 power backs running right up your ass the whole time. You put Zeke Elliott on the goal line on a 3rd and 2, there's no issues. You put Michael Carter in there, forget it. He's not getting through that line. You know, he's too small. He's good for like the swing passes. He's good for that kind of stuff, but we need
a couple catches out of the backfield.
Yeah, and then, dude, he fell off last year, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't care if he was hurt or not. Like, he looked like shit the entire year. So, you know, I get he was playing with crappy quarterback play, but, like,
bad offensive line play.
Right. But, like, you know, again, Pat Mahomes played with one leg. So there's no excuse for these teams. He played one leg, half a defense, and no weapons like the Jets have on offense. So, and he won the Super Bowl. So, you know, that's a guy that I'm afraid of, that Aaron Rodgers going to play him in the AFC Championship, and it doesn't matter. It's Pat Mahomes. Like, at the end of the day, you just need Pat Mahomes.
And not only that, I mean, he was good when Breece Hall was there, Michael Carter, but after that, then Knight got more touches, and he's just a freak. So, and plus with the Ravens, we got to remember the Ravens, they lost like 4 running backs in 1 year, and they brought in like 3 or 4 other ones, and they were fine.
Right.
So I get it.
Right. And Bam Knight, too, it's like we still don't know if we hit like that Sean Green kind of fire in the bottle kind of thing. Like, he's got it. Me too. But like, he had like those 4 games, right? Like, Sean Green was great for like those 4 games. Is that another Bam Knight? I don't know. He's got to get the rock more. So
we don't know right away.
No, and it's, you know, we got a great coach.
Those eyes.
We got a great coach. He's got great catchphrases. He's everything you want as an NFL coach.
The positivity.
He's got the positivity. He has no idea what a 2-minute drill is.
He doesn't know what a clock management.
No. He thinks he gets paid in timeouts, so and he can save them for next year. So, that's another thing too. When we get Aaron Rodgers, I think it's going to be Aaron Rodgers and Hackett running the offense. I don't want Saleh anywhere near that offense. You stay with that old brick character, and you guys do this defense. You know, just keep it completely separate. You know, because I don't think he can outcoach Andy Reid any day of the week.
Oh no.
So,
I don't think so either.
We even Doug Peterson.
You gotta hope the talent just all comes together.
Well, you got to see
that's what he's got to be banking on.
Right, and even a team like the talent's going to carry Saleh. It's almost like a lame duck coach, right? Like a lame duck president. It's the same kind of thing. So it's even Doug Peterson Doug Peterson, I think, can outcoach Salah, run circles around him, and that's a team too that nobody's talking about is the Jaguars. They just got Calvin Ridley back. They're definitely winning that division because that division sucks.
They
And
just let Marvin Jones go.
yeah, but he's going back to Detroit, right?
Yeah, he's with the Lions now. Yeah, and the Lions are a team too.
Yeah.
Lions and Bears. I think Lions and Bears are going to make a leap. I really do.
Lions and Bears are mine.
I know.
You
This could
know,
be interesting.
I agree.
Kareem Hunt is still on the market. That could be kind of interesting.
he's got great legs. He's got
Yeah.
a great. He can really high. He can really like kick his legs real high, like this. Yeah,
Can he?
yeah. He
You
can.
have an example?
Yeah, it's in the elevator.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got some wingspan on his legs. I'll tell you. He can really.
Hey,
hit you
I would go after Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, why not, right? I mean, at this point,
fuck
who
it.
cares? Joe Mixon, we could pick him up for cheap after he's cleared. I think. I mean,
Yeah, because they already lost P. Ryan.
is that
to
the same P?
Broncos.
Is that the same P Ryan from us?
No, it's a
Brother.
different. It's a different. That's
Why
not
is it?
brother.
Why? It's
Really?
his brother.
Yeah.
Why is it? Why don't they just call him Perrine?
Is that his brother?
Like Stephen A.
Yeah, they call him
His brother is cousin.
It should be Perrine. Is it? What is P Ryan?
Yeah.
That's how it's pronounced.
Right, yeah,
P. Ryan?
that's what he says. It's P. That's the way they're saying it.
Perrine.
It does sound like Kareem.
Yeah, Perrine.
That's
should
saying
be.
P. Ryan. I understand though.
Yeah, P Ryan. I think of like Peerine. Perrine.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh, I found
brothers.
this
No.
Yeah.
Cousins. They're cousins.
Cousin? Okay,
They're
cousin.
cousins.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we need a couple
Oh.
linebackers.
Dang, and they're cousins with Miles Jack too. Interesting. And who cares?
What
But it's
family,
fine.
huh?
No, yeah. See, I agree with that, but I think Joe Douglas gets an extension right now. I think you
He
extend them,
needs to. He needs
and
to.
you can plug in another coach because the coaching market will be way better next year.
They like Salah though. I really do think that they do.
They do. Everybody likes Salah. He's a
his-
lovable guy.
Yeah.
Look
You
at
know
him.
that bald head. He's
Hey, man.
jacked as fuck.
He's
Like
jacked.
And everyone loves bald heads
he,
for some
he,
reason. I don't
he
know.
runs the stairs. at the
Yeah,
stadium.
he's always in shape. You have a fat guy GM who's cuddly. You got this guy who looks like Johnny Sins. It's I just want to grab Joe Douglas's face, that fat face, and just kiss him
I
because
want to drink a beer with him.
No,
Like, I wanna-
just wanna-
I wanna-
sit
I
with
want to
him on
slam like a
couch.
Budweiser with him.
I just want to.
Yeah, I'd cuddle him.
I want to be
like,
the
lay on his
small. I
stomach.
want to be the small spoon with Joe Douglas.
Yeah.
I just feel
It
like
does-
he's very warm.
Or do you
It's
want to be like that
comforting.
meme that goes out there and suck his head?
Yes, like
A lot of roads.
He just reminds me of like the nicest mall Santa you've ever seen. And
He does. He seems like comforting, you know?
yeah, and like Bobby Saleh's a good-looking dude. He doesn't know shit about being a head coach. He is the
No.
fucking worst head coach, but he has no business being a head coach. He can't call a timeout, but he looks nice. He looks good
does
when he
look
wears
nice.
He wears the hipster beanie. The kids love it.
Yeah.
When he wears the beanie, and then halftime he rips it off and gets a little fiery, but then he brings it back a little bit. I think
ever
Rex
see the
Ryan's
gif?
on speed dial. Rex Ryan's on speed dial though for this team.
Oh, absolutely.
If
Yeah, you think
if
he's
it
no, I
if
don't-
it
I
all
don't think so.
if it all falls south with Bobby Saleh, Rex Ryan is the first person I'm calling for this team because he will bring the attitude that will match this team. That's what you need.
You know what always
want
makes me
that?
laugh?
Yeah, I do.
You ever see the GIF like on like the iPhone? If you type in like Robert Sala, it has like that stupid thing of him like jumping up and down, like, but he doesn't move his hands. It always makes me laugh.
He's not a head coach, but he's a good looking dude.
Well, I was hearing reports about I was hearing that Rex Ryan might be going to the Denver Broncos along with
He
he
lost that
interviewed.
job. He lost that job. Yeah,
He interviewed, but
to
you know
a
what?
coach that's been back there 3-4 times,
Mhm.
which is really interesting.
But they
is
hired.
Westhoff official over there?
Yes,
I believe
he's the
so,
assistant
yes.
coach. He's the
Yep.
assistant
That
coach.
son of a
yep.
bitch.
What is he?
never got
95?
back to it.
Was he
Yeah.
95?
He's somewhere around there.
I mean, it's incredible.
He's like 80.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think
We
Rex
had him on our
Ryan's
show a couple times.
Rex Ryan's on speed dial. If this falls south with Bobby Saleh, if Bobby Saleh loses the locker room here with this team, Rex Ryan is the only person again. Yeah, It's like I'm telling you, Bobby Saul is a lame duck coach. That's it.
Holy crap, Mike Westhoff's 75 years old.
Jesus Christ.
I love him
75.
though. I
Good
would
for
love to
him.
bring him back over Brant Boyer. We tried to get I tried to get him to talk bad about Brant Boyer. He wouldn't do it.
Nah,
Well,
he's not
yeah.
gonna do it. He's-
Well, you could. What did you ask him about? The offensive line coach that we got,
the Smith, right?
No, the
Carter. Keith
Carter. Sorry, not Smith.
Yeah, no, Todd Downing.
Oh, Todd Downey. Yeah. Whoever. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that loves DWIing
The
it.
DWIs.
Yeah, love this guy. What a carrot! What a circus this team is, huh?
He would have fit in with the 2010 Jets.
I got to get his mugshot tomorrow at work. I'm gonna run his name tomorrow at work, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
there
it.
you go.
I'm gonna get that face like this, where he's like,
Yeah, you got to post it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like only us would hire that guy.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, and you bring in Plaxico after all the stuff that he's done that one year.
Listen, we're in a good spot. We're going for it all. We're going for it all. That's all you can say. We're going for it all.
Yeah.
There's no building anymore.
It's not even light. We're putting all of our chips on the table, and we need it. We need it.
You have to, because it worked for the Rams, it worked for the Bucks, it worked for the Denver Broncos, and
Chiefs.
the Chiefs, and that's what it is. You know, it's like you have a young core, a young nucleus, and you get veterans on their last life, just piecing it all together.
That's all you need, man.
That's it.
Do you think that Robert? Do you think that Joe Douglas lost the Elijah Moore trade? I wasn't really a fan of giving up the third.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? I think you won it. I think we got the pick back. We moved up 30 slots in the draft. And who cares? Third round pick was probably going to be a bust anyway. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
I think it's only good for 1 to 4 or 5 rounds, and then the rest of it's kind of like
cupcakes. I mean, we're not that kind of franchise that could find a gem in the 6th round like Brock Purdy or something like that. We're not that franchise. We can't even develop a quarterback, let alone scout past the 2nd round. So I think it's good, man. I think they got this pain in the ass off the team. I think that he's completely distanced himself from the team. And you do it right after a win. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
and then the second trade request too was not the icing on the cake either.
Yeah, right. And it's like, even people want to pivot to Lamar Jackson. It's like, no,
it's not the same.
Like, people want to like go to, like, if this Rodgers thing is like, oh, it's taking too long. Like, what are people in a rush for? Like, there's nothing to talk about anyway. And they want to go after Lamar. And it's like, if you go after Lamar right now, this whole NFL will be guaranteed contracts. And what happens if Lamar gets hurt? You're still paying him $200 million for what? To sit on
I don't want any part of Lamar.
No.
To watch Zach Wilson.
Right. If Lamar didn't want the guaranteed money, I'm all in on Lamar, without a doubt. But it's got to, that's why the Giants paid Danny Jones $40 million, is because Deshaun Watson reset the whole market with this bullshit contract.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And it's like, I get Lamar's point of view. It's like, all right, well, you gave that convict fucking $230 million. Why can't I do it? You know what I mean? I get what he's coming from, but I also get that the owners are sticking together. Be like, dude, if we go in on this guaranteed stuff, the whole NFL will crumble, because you can't physically afford it for a franchise.
Do you think he sits a year?
Oh yeah.
I don't see anybody signing him. I don't see somebody trading for him for that contract.
He sat out during a playoff game. That's all I got to know about you. You left 52. You left 52 guys on the field because you wanted more money, and that's scumbag, dude. I don't care if it's not. It's a scumbag move. There's a place and time to sit out. OTAs, couple games here and there, but you leave your guys in a playoff game against Joe Burrow. When Michael Vick is telling you to put a brace on, you got problems. But guys,
if you want to hop on, Dan, I mean, the joke. I don't know if you have to go anytime soon.
No,
sure,
I'm chilling.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're absolutely right, though. I mean, like, the entire NFL looked at you like you're a complete jerk. Oh, I think we lost Joe Cat.
No, I was just checking checking my daughter's sugar. No, we got that. Are you gonna come to that thing at Hofstra we're having? It's in 2 weeks. What? You don't know? Oh, you didn't know?
You're setting me up for something.
Yeah.
It's April 15th at Hofstra. We're having the podcast is doing a live podcast. I think it's like 5-6 hours long, and it's the Sack Exchange will be there. Michael Vick will be there. Garrett Wilson will be there. Richard Todd, all these Jets players, Wayne Corbett, everybody will be there doing autograph signings.
It's a Saturday.
It is a Saturday.
Yeah,
And you said,
absolutely.
and what are you going to be doing?
We weren't planning on it.
Gino, you sounded like a mother. You're like, what is this?
Yeah, what is this again?
What is it? What is this?
I'm having trouble concentrating.
What is this Jets podcast you're doing? That's what my mom says. That's what my wife says too.
Right.
What is this? You guys talk about the Jets?
Right. I saw something about it, but I didn't understand it.
It's like, all right, you know how like I don't know if you guys down there in Missouri have
Missouri. I
don't know if you guys have like a Steiner Sports. You guys have like a Steiner Sports? Okay.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
So basically this thing is like a Steiner Sports. I forget the company's name. They're gonna kill me for this shitty promotion. But they're out on Long Island at Deer Park, Liam. Yeah. And I think it's JSN or JSA. One of these
JSN, yeah.
I guess.
Gino knows. I don't even know. Yeah.
Right. So they're sponsoring a thing where it's the first one back from COVID, and they have like all old Jets players come. So they have I'll tag you guys in it, but it's like 15, 16 Jets that are gonna be there. So Kevin Why, Nick Mangold.
Oh, cool.
Wayne Corbett. And we offered to, hey, can we promote this on the podcast? And then he was like, yeah, you post it, whatever. And he gave us passes to do it. And we're like, hey, we'll even one up even more. We'll even fucking do a free podcast in there and just go live all day if you don't mind. Like, can you set us up with a table? He's like, yeah, no problem. So I'm like, fuck, man. Because I love Michael Vick. He's my favorite player of all time.
I love Michael Vick.
And I bought a Falcons jersey when I was a kid because I was a diehard Michael Vick fan, and I gotta have him sign it.
Yeah, I got a shirt. I got a shirt. It just says Vic right here.
With the
plane.
Yeah,
with the Jets logo on the bottom right here.
It's a shame. It's a shame they never really let him play. I mean, he had a couple good games for us.
Yeah,
but he was killer.
Cup of coffee.
My uncle has the dog, the chew toy of Michael Vick. That's the only thing my family.
Yeah,
knows.
well, I want Michael Vick to write on the Falcons jersey to my dog, Joe Cat.
Woo!
Hello, sir.
What's going on? Can you guys hear me?
Oh, we can hear you, sir.
Oh yeah.
Too loud. Oh, my bad.
Oh.
Turn it down a little bit. You're good.
Wow.
Audio sucks. Sucks, Dan. Everything sucks when it comes to audio and Wi-Fi and everything. It's
everything, dude.
And
dude,
they want you to believe that we went to the moon. This guy can't even make a phone call. Come on.
Hey, no way. There's no way. The Earth is flat, and it's always been flat.
Dan's not coming in anything clear right now, but they want you to believe that they called the moon in 1968 on the telephone.
No way. You know what? All right. That's got to.
Boy.
No.
It's better. Really?
No.
I mean, how does this sound? Does this sound okay? Am I coming in good?
No, Joe, you're fine. Dan, it's like you're on an intercom in a school gymnasium right now.
Unbelievable. I got no luck.
That's fine. I get it, man. I have Wi-Fi issues all the time, so I get it.
Yeah. Well, you know, are you on the Android right now?
I am on the Android.
Oh, well, that's why. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
He's unreal.
Unbelievable.
How are you, my boy?
I'm upset with Calais Campbell.
Why are you upset?
I'm okay with that.
No, fuck
Dan,
that. I'm gonna take Dan down just like I took everybody else down on Twitter.
Dude, Joe, you're always on a mission. Go on vacation. Leave us the hell alone.
Dude,
leave us the hell alone.
I sit in a car all day for 8 hours and watch the world burn around me. And there's nothing I can do about it. So I go on Twitter and I take people down. That's what I do. I take people down.
I'm telling you, I was really upset because we almost had that Green Mile specimen. We almost had him.
Yep.
But we missed out. Now he wants to go to Atlanta. What are you going to win in Atlanta? You could have came here.
The community, evidently.
Look at Armin. Thanks, Armin. Yeah, right. The best part about Armin is that I send them stuff So his quality gets better and mine gets shittier. Oh my God. I'm telling you, Amazon, they had a field day with me. I got all this shit and none of it works. All this shit.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What
Me and
kind
Italy,
of
when we first
Amazon could
started,
be like
we
that.
went through
Amazon could be
so
like
much
that.
stuff.
what
Italy,
kind
you
of
remember like all the stuff that we bought too?
right?
Well, yeah, of course.
What kind of stream deck are you using there that you're coming in like that? And I love.
Me?
By the way, no, Italy boy.
So I went to, I don't know if you guys have it in the East Coast. It's a micro center. Do you guys have ever heard of that? Yeah, I got everything, my whole PC, my microphone. I got a whole setup there, and it worked out. Apple products were shit for me, and I
Right.
just went to PC. It's been
Now
working
what-
ever since.
Now, what are you using for that crisp, lined up mustache and beard you got going on here?
that's
What
a,
oil?
That's a secret. That's a secret.
Very good.
That's
I like
Italian
that.
blood, yeah.
My
Is
my,
it
non- my nonna and my mom would kill me.
Yeah, that's a secret.
I can't do it. Dan knows. Dan knows.
I
No,
got the
I
reverse
know.
Hitler. I can't get it to grow in right here.
Ah.
Yeah, you look. Yeah. It looks interesting every time I look at you.
No,
I feel
it's
like your beard's
awesome.
gonna overgrow your lips.
You know,
Liam, in order to get that little piece there, you got to go to South Argentina, and you'll find it. You'll find the little piece there.
Yeah, but I was thinking, you know what's so weird is like, the Charlie Chaplin mustache gets such a bad rap.
Yeah, it does.
You got to
It
bring
does.
it back.
Yeah, I
My
mean,
girl
the
likes
Charlie, just the Charlie Chaplin, like right here. I don't know why it has such a problem. With,
Come on.
I don't get it. Why? It
I
has
Why
do
not?
grow it out. And I do try it. It gets there a little bit. I got roasted on what was it? Instagram, Gino. Somebody
Yeah, you
somebody
got
said
roasted for your
I don't
mustache,
deserve
yeah.
to have a podcast because I can't grow a mustache.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was told I was the worst kind of fan today because some guys, Michael Carter's girlfriend. I guess this guy Chris was going back at me. He's like, "Who are you to call out the players?" Like, fuck you, dude. They're playing millions of dollars to play a child's game. I'm gonna call them out when they're acting like assholes. Of course.
Yep.
Dude, we got a guy too, man. We got one guy. He hates our intro. He's like, if you really want to change the stigma on the Jets, you got to change your intro. I'm like, it's not us. It's the fucking Jets. They've been sucking for the past 35 years. Oh no, that's not.
I mean, we didn't have an intro for a long time either, so I just was like, "Fuck it, I'm doing one," and that's it.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome.
That's fucking
This guy
enjoy.
he left like 15 comments about our intro, and he's like, and then he always ends with, "I love the show though." And like, what the fuck are you talking about?
There's this guy. He loves Lamar Jackson. Everything is Jets Lamar Jackson. I think it's like Let's Lamar Real or something on Instagram. And if he's here somewhere, I'm calling you out, bro. So he goes every time I post something about Lamar Jackson, about a rumor, or anything, rumors going on, or anything going on, it's all part of the concept. We all gotta talk about it. He goes, yawn, LOL. No one gives a shit. And I'm like, dude, what do you do for a living? That's what I want to know.
Yawn.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like they go deep. They go in.
Yeah.
Like this guy, he goes crazy. He can't. I'm like, yo, chill out, bro. You're not making a dime off these dudes. We're talking about 22 millionaires chasing after an egg-shaped ball. And you're getting upset. You're getting upset at our intro?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
chill, bro. Chill out.
I love
There's
it.
worse things to complain about, man.
Oh,
Yeah, like Elias Campbell not signing with the Jets.
Thank you. There you
well,
go.
I don't know why you're complaining about it.
Joe.
He's 36 years old. Maybe he just doesn't want to play for the Jets. He made his money.
Yeah,
Maybe he
did.
wants to
He
just
did.
have a nice
Right.
year on a team that's going to ask him to do nothing, and that's it. He maybe doesn't want the stress, Dan, and he's old as fuck. Like, what? Who cares? Not like he's in his prime.
But what's so inspiring about Atlanta?
Nothing. I mean,
that city's a dump.
Well,
It's,
they're
no, because the strippers are fully naked.
yeah, it's fully
Yeah,
nude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shootings and stabbings are on the rise, so it's a great place to go.
It's like New York City.
Yeah, it's a great place to go. So, he wants to help out the community. If he wants to work at a homeless shelter part-time down there and help the community, that's on him. We have plenty of those here too, but
Yeah.
He
we
wants to
didn't
be like
need him.
Batman.
We
Yeah,
didn't
but you
need him.
see shit on the streaks, though. I mean, you see actual shit. on
Oh.
the streets of New York. So
Oh, what
Right.
a dump. What
Sorry
a dump.
about that. I couldn't hold it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right,
you know,
Dan. We'll
it's
pass
like you
you.
see literal shits, but yeah,
No,
no,
you do.
probably do. Yeah, you
I
do.
love the
Pretty-
Argentina background though with Dan because there's a lot of Italians, big Italian community in Argentina, and when we talk about it, no one knows Jets, which is fine, but it's just super funny.
Are you
No,
You're Argentinian?
He's
too?
Argentine. I'm Italian. I said Italian community. There's a big Italian community in Argentina,
Oh.
and he loves the soccer team there.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of communities down in Argentina, don't you?
A lot, yes. Very high in German. Down south.
There is one that is
They harbor certain people down there.
there's still one that's kind of stuck
There's
like
still
from
one guy
on.
that lives here.
100
There's a
years
guy
ago.
who lives here. He's still commanding things.
Yeah,
Very
it's
odd.
It's very weird that you guys built a bunker and had stomach medicine for.
He's on life support.
Yeah, very weird.
Comment.
He's not
This
rocking the
conversation.
mustache anymore, though. He's not rocking the mustache.
They have a cut. Yeah, they have a couple different flags down in Argentina.
Yes. He loves the asado. He loves the asados and the chorizos. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. You know?
Listen,
He calls it chorizo worst. Yeah. He can't speak it. He can't speak Spanish.
no,
Yeah.
he can't speak a lick of it. But you know,
No. He can't.
there's a bunch of flags
when
in
he went-
in people's
you can-
closets.
You can tell it's him when he waves.
Yeah.
Especially.
Armin witnessed a homeless man take. Yeah, last time I was in the city, I don't know why I did it. I had a tall boy in my hand, and this girl asked for like
Doesn't
$5
surprise
so
me.
she could get one. And I told her like where like the closest place is, and she goes like the opposite direction. I'm
Wait,
like, well, I just gave
hold
her-
on a second. She asked you where she could find a tall boy,
and money
and
for it.
you. Oh, and she wanted money for it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I was
okay.
drunk, and I was like, oh, here's like $5.
Right.
And then shortly after, she goes the opposite direction, and then she comes back like 20 minutes later. I was like, I'm like, oh, okay, well, it wasn't a tall boy, but it was something. That's, $5
And
can get you in Manhattan.
I love this comment. Jersey is like my wife's sister, drug infested and used.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
It's pretty much on point. You know, this whole area, it doesn't really get nice until you get into Connecticut and like super out east on Long Island. Everything
Yeah.
else is just
So you
Even
guys are
Nassau
on Long
County
Island, right? You guys
Yeah.
on Long
Yeah.
Island? Okay.
It doesn't get really it really gets nicer the more you go to South Carolina.
right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You gotta
Right.
keep
Actually,
going.
Atlanta's a great destination too, though.
Yeah, beautiful
Nah,
city.
all right, Elias.
Beautiful city. I mean, I think Ludacris is still on the radio down there, so
Yeah, probably.
it's a,
I mean-
it's a
I mean,
beautiful
they're
city.
still playing Usher's music
Yeah,
over there too.
100%. Yeah.
You might get some
Outkast,
Tile Cruz over there
maybe
sometimes.
a little
You know?
bit, you know. It's a great city. City of dreams. Hot Atlanta.
I'm working in. You know what I noticed? Like everybody that can't drive in the city is now coming out here. I'm working in Hewitt, so I'm driving down Peninsula Boulevard, and it's like driving in like Brooklyn. I'm like, I'm getting cut off by school buses, and like,
Oh, yeah.
it's a disaster. It's a
Yeah.
disaster.
Well, you know what
And
they
then-
call
and then
you
tonight-
know what they call Hewlett, right? I mean,
Where they call Hewitt.
look at Dan's face. You know, they call Hewlett for a reason. If you Google it, they'll tell you why. But you know,
Don't say it, Joe.
I'm not.
That's
I'm
like an
pretty sure I
after
know, but-
conversation chat. Got it. After live chat.
Yeah. But
You
it's the same. The
You
same
can kind of
people.
put two and two together. You can put two and two together, and it'll make sense.
The same
Are we
people.
changing the-
The same group of
the
people that live in
community, yes.
right. The same community that's in
That-
Williamsburg
and-
lives in
Yep.
Hewlett.
I got
so
you.
both can't drive at the same time. But I got you. Listen, I get cut off every day. As soon as I hit that border, I almost.
Yep.
My wife got rear-ended the other day. No pun intended.
I was going down.
Which
I was going
that never happens. So she's never been rear-ended in this house, but she's only been rear-ended on the Parkway. So
Shit.
you know, she likes naps.
Yeah.
Big napper.
I don't know
I'm
what to
done.
say anymore. I don't even. I love it. I love it.
It's out of this world. Like this is new to me, Long Island. I'm so used to the city, that fast life, and that just like shit on the street, just walking and pissing, and I'm like, all right, it is what it is. Here, it's like more uptight. It's a little different. There's no grid.
It's very weird because where I work is where Dan grew up. So
Yes.
it's like a weird connection that we have. Is that like
Very weird.
while I'm working, he still feels at home every time he calls me.
It's weird for me though. Stop by my house, say hello, and yeah. It's
Definitely.
weird though because what's up?
No, we got to get together, man. All of us, even before the season and whatnot. If you guys are on Long Island, by all means, man, come by me.
I'm not. They all are. Yeah. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri.
In Missouri.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't care. It's been named both ways.
Yeah, but you could fly. How long's the flight? You could fly up to this dump.
Yeah, I have. I went to the home opener last year. Yeah. Yeah, it was not fun. I felt like I was watching a St. Louis Rams game all over again.
How close are you to the St. Louis Rams, to the old stadium?
20
minutes?
Yeah. I used to live 15. Now it's like 20 to 30 now.
Where in LI?
All right. Wherever.
I'll say where I live. I live in Bethpage. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you could just Google my name and find my address, my social security. I mean, at this point, who gives a fuck, right? We got weather balloons tracking me, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Right. That was such a joke, that whole weather balloon shit, that balloon thing that came from China. That shit was sailing all the way from China, and no one from Hawaii was like, yo, what's that? No, until it got to like Montana. Until it got to Montana.
This guy grew up in Han Ave. Nice. I'm on the number. I'm on the number streets because it sounds tough, right? I'm on the number streets. Look at
there we go. Here.
Wait. Elmo is he's slowly revealing himself.
Yeah.
Which is tremendous because
So he's by Wyandanch. Wyandanch?
It's
the most beautiful community on Long Island, yeah.
Yes, Kings Park Psych Center, yeah, it's all right there. Pilgrim State, it's a nice area.
I grew up in Central Islip, and I'm in Sayville now, so it was weird going from Central Islip to Sayville. Big difference.
I used to live in CI by the Duck Stadium.
Oh yeah, by the courthouse, and yeah.
I was right in that.
I was right in that
development.
The complexes there, yeah.
Yeah, I lived there for 8 months when my parents threw me out.
Actually, DeBrick Ferguson lived in there too.
DeBrick?
Oh,
yeah. He from Freeport's finest.
But he lived in those complexes for a little while too.
Yeah. Medea Way. That's the.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I was off of Suffolk Ave.
There's a street that's called the Brick Show over here in what is it, Freeport, right by the high school where you went to school.
Island Trees. Elmo was from Islip.
What do you think?
Florida now, he said.
We're getting closer to knowing who this man is.
How great would it be, like, if we go there nonchalant and we see this little thing, this little red thing just going to the deli? You're like, we got you, we got you.
I know that Elmo likes watches. He has an Apple Watch, and he has very thick fingers. When it laughs, I've noticed his hands. He doesn't have.
I think he lives in Florida now, though, and there's baby Elmos on the way too. Actually, he was saying on Twitter, his wife's pregnant, so there's little Elmos gonna be running around. So,
he's retired.
Everybody be on the lookout.
Wow, this alias has gone on a long time.
Yeah, who knew that Sesame Street was in Islip?
Are you guys going to any games this year, Liam? You're going, right?
I got the season ticket rep calling me like every single day.
Oh, please tell him this story, Liam. Please tell me this story. Well, tell him.
Yeah, he keeps calling me while I'm at work, and I keep telling the guy, I'm like, it's best to reach me after 4. So then, I wait around a couple minutes. He doesn't call, and then he'll call me 1 o'clock the next day. I'm like, dude, it's the same guy. You hear his kids yelling in the background. I'm like, could this get any more jets?
Are you gonna get them?
Pretty much. the time management. It's not just with Salah. It's with the whole organization. I mean, even the ticket reps can't get the whole time management down. It's ridiculous.
How much are the season tickets this year?
I have it written down somewhere. Where
Does that include parking too?
Yeah,
no?
you got to.
Where
They're
is it?
always going to hit you with something. You got to include everything.
I
Horrendous.
wrote it down like something quickly too. I gotta.
I'm trying to go to the home opener, or I'm going to try and go to the Mahomes when he's
Well,
here.
I don't know where
I
it
would
is.
love to see Mahomes play.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Me
So
too.
I don't know. I'm trying.
The tickets
I
weren't
wanted
bad.
to go to a away game. I wanted to go to a away game. Like I wanted to go where the Jets were going to be with the Chiefs or Bears, but they're going to be at home. So I really
Right.
wanted to go to that, but I'm thinking about going to a home opener or the Mahomes or Bills one.
Right. Oh,
Jeez.
Oh,
What in the world, Dan?
good Christ.
Is it better? Is it better?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Unbelievable.
It's cool, Dan.
Unbelievable.
We still love you.
That's
Dan.
unbelievable.
Oh, here we
Unreal.
go. Yeah,
some more
Dallas.
information.
I actually
Nice.
might be going to the Dallas one too because I have family there. So maybe Elmo.
So
I might
Italy,
see
Jet, and
Elmo.
Elmo are gonna be getting a beer together.
Maybe. I might have to drive him somewhere.
Oh
See
my
what
God.
happens. Oh shoot.
All right.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense, Armin.
I'm telling
Okay.
you, he really is
He
something
he
else,
calls
my
me
boy.
from
He's
he
That-
calls me
that-
from his
Armin is
personal
out of this
numbers.
world.
He really is. He's on it like this. I'm telling you, he's right there. Any question, you don't need to ask Siri. Armin knows it right away.
Hey,
It's incredible.
he's quick with those hands. He is quick
Look
with
at
those hands.
No, we're
Well,
not
yeah,
going to
so-
Vegas, Armin.
Yes, I want to go to
Let's go
Vegas.
back.
All right, let's go to Vegas,
Yeah,
Armin.
we'll be-
No,
Me and
you're
you.
gonna see even more shit on the side. No, I'm good.
Yeah, we'll be.
Hey.
I'll be divorced. Armin will come back with the clap. It's a complete disaster waiting to happen.
Armin's gonna be. He's gonna get a job at the Bunny Ranch.
Rest in peace, eardrums.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, I need the clap.
So what
Is
are
that
they?
cope or something? Clap.
Chlamydia.
Oh, never mind. Okay, shit. Well, I got Germex, so we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Pour some on mine. Pour some on my end.
Gotcha.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
You get Germex. You get Germex.
What is it, like $4,000 for the year? For the season?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
Not bad.
It kind of is.
$4,000?
It kind of.
That's a
Yeah,
lot, though.
I mean,
And you
I
got to
was
pay up
expecting
front?
it to
You got to pay up front?
No. They have like payment plans. It could be like 500 for like 6 months or something like that. But like
What?
the seats aren't bad. Yeah. It for
500 a
some
month.
reason-
500 a month for 6 months?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm financing my pool for $125. I have a full in-ground pool for cheaper than I can go watch this shitty Jet team. Yeah, dude.
My dad paid $2,000 for his St. Louis Rams season tickets when he worked for the team. $2,000, but we sucked ass, so I can't really talk. So.
Yeah,
It
but
was
you
like-
guys greatest show on
It was
turf.
3 and change.
Yeah, but that was like
That was
years
before.
before.
Yeah.
That was my dad, my it was my era.
Yeah,
But it didn't last long. I was on like 10.
yeah,
So,
but that
I
was
mean,
still
maybe,
good.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Marshall
That's the same
Faulk.
thing. That's the
Yeah,
same
true.
thing with me and Rex. You know, like I was like 10 the last time the Jets were relevant.
No.
Right.
Wait, how old are you?
24.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. Good for you, man.
All
So-
I know is losing
so-
football.
True.
So you saw Mark Bulger?
Mark Bulger, I saw Kurt Warner, Mark Bulger, Trent Green. My dad worked
Right.
for the St. Louis Rams for years. Travel, went to England with them as well. We looked good for one drive, then Bray just took it to us after that. And
Right.
in England, it was so embarrassing, but it was actually pretty funny too at the same time.
Yeah, but you had
And-
Jared Goff, the original
No.
Goff.
No,
No.
he wasn't there. He
Oh,
wasn't
shit.
there. That was when they moved to LA.
Mm.
Didn't you guys have
Right,
Sam
right.
Bradford for a while too?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
most broken quarterback that got paid a lot of money doing it.
A
Yeah.
lot of money, man. A lot of money. He went everywhere. He was traded everywhere. Got there for
Yeah.
2 years. He
Right.
banked over 250 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardinals, Vikings, Eagles, name it. Rams.
Dude, with a face like that, anything is possible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful face.
Now he's probably
Oh
back in
my
Arkansas, playing
Yeah,
some
what-
pool.
Yeah, but
That's
you think he? Do you think he really cares that he sucked in the NFL? No. Like,
Yeah, let's-
He was
Right.
even injured before he came to the team.
I
in
know, like these
Arkansas.
guys. I'm telling you, these guys okay. Look at Ryan Fitzpatrick. He'd be great for 1 year, and then he would fleece the team for another contract, and then he would go to another team, and they'd be like, "Wow, we got to get this guy." Every other season, he would stink. He would just fleece team by team by team. Zach Wilson doesn't care. We just gave him $50 million to suck.
Yeah.
Like he's never gonna work a day in his life.
Are
'cause he
you
was
guys
the
going to any
worst
games this
quarterback.
year?
No.
Yeah, I'm going.
No,
100%.
we're going. We're gonna go.
I'm trying to talk myself into week 1 again. I'm
I
like,
don't know if
really
I'm gonna
iffy
do
about
week
it.
1. I don't
I know
know.
we're doing the Miami game.
The Miami game we're doing the week 1. Remember that might be Jets Giants because that falls on a Monday night on 9/11.
Exactly right.
That'd
That
be
might
big.
actually be that.
That'd be big.
You got to give it to them. The NFL has to give it to the Jets and Giants on that night.
Yeah, but that's like a week 8 kind of game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like Jet Giants has always been like week 6, week 7 of the season. It's always been that. Like they've never opened up. It would be cool. I know we're probably gonna play on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys.
That'd be
Right.
good.
I'm down for that.
Because
I'm down with that.
Aaron Rodgers in Dallas playing the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. I'm definitely going to
We're
that
gonna have
game,
a lot of primetime games.
which is
I hope.
terrible. I hope not.
No, we are. I'm with you,
I
Joe.
know.
I don't want to see it.
Fuck that. I can't stay up to halftime for these fucking games. I got to be at work
then
in
you
3 hours. You think
Yeah.
I could stay up for a Jets game at night? Forget it. I want this disaster over by 4 o'clock. This way I can at least enjoy my night. I don't need to. I can't build up to it for 10 hours. I got to be able to just get this, rip the Band-Aid off, watch them blow it somehow, and get it over with, and then enjoy nice pasta. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the same.
all right. Well, I'm gonna stay with you then. I'm staying with you all week 1. How about that?
Oh, you could stay here too. You could stay. You could stay in my bed. I don't sleep in it.
Clip that. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, like, we probably are gonna have like a lot of the night games. I don't mind going to the night games. You got to call out of work the next day, though. I mean,
It's a hassle, man. Thursday nights are a hassle. Monday nights are a hassle.
I don't mind the Thursday night because then you get Friday and then you get like the whole weekend. So it's not like the Monday night game where you got to be back to work during the week. So
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't like Thursday night games, man. There's no feeling. There's no football feeling on Thursday. Like Sunday, you wake up, you got your ritual, you're doing your thing, and then come 1 o'clock, it's your Sunday football. Monday night, same thing. You go to work and you can't wait. Thursday has absolutely no feel. Like the players have not rested. And now, did you guys hear yesterday? They passed that the same teams they could play 2 times a year on Thursday night. So the Jets could have 2 Thursday night games this year, which is bullshit.
Yeah, in a short week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a lot of.
Let them rest, bro. Let them rest.
They got to play football
Let them
twice
rest.
On a Thursday. Give me a fucking
Their
break.
body's got to rest.
Yeah, it's not like they're going to a job for 8 hours.
I feel like I'm talking to my Nona and Nonu right now.
Well, it's ridiculous. It's not like they're going into the office for 8 hours, laying tile, and they're going to play a game. They're waking up around 10. They're eating a nice meal. They're going to hang out, listen to DMX in the gym, and then go play football. It is what it is. Don't feel bad for these fucks. Let them play on Thursday. They got
the concussion. It's the concussion, Joe.
No,
I feel bad for their concussions. Their concussions.
I feel terrible.
I've had a couple concussions. Nobody feels for me,
Yeah, right.
Move on. That's it.
Ridiculous. You know what you signed up for. It is what it is. Pretty soon we're going to be playing flag football.
How horrible. How horrible. How horrible is it being Tua, having that concussion, and then trying to pronounce your last name?
Awful.
Yeah.
That's awful. I feel sorry for him, man. I feel sorry for him.
Horrible. Horrendous.
That's an indictment on the
And then
Dolphins.
put him right back out there.
Tua Vetrabaloba.
Tua turned the ball over.
And now they got 2 quarterbacks that are made of glass.
Yeah, true. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. I think they just stuck it to us. I think they just wanted to stick it to us by getting Feeney and White and Barrios. I don't know why.
They just need a quarterback that can play 7 games. That's it. We need a 7-game guy. Bring him in.
Yeah, but
and then we got to recap the whole thing.
No, you can't. No. They can watch these people can watch the highlights, dude.
I give Gino a lot of credit
for that. He does it every time.
What?
Yeah, Gino was doing like you were doing the breakdowns like after the game. Like I'm cursing my head off on Twitter. Like I can't go on after the game.
Yeah.
I can't.
And I do a post game show,
and
it's hard. But
yeah, you do it from the you just had the phone, right? You just do a quick one. Like I saw you like on your reels and stuff.
Sometimes.
You doing.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he does like the
Gino,
small videos, but I do like the videos in the beginning, middle of the game, and end, and then I have a post game show an hour later, and I'm on there for like 2 hours.
We got to get into that, Dan.
He's normally yelling at me like during the game to like stop cursing on Twitter and stuff, and like I'm fighting with. I don't know if it happens with you guys, but anytime like I'm fighting with somebody, he's always like a troll that has like 4 followers. I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
No, I mean,
trolls are trolls. They're gonna come at you no matter what.
Yeah, we didn't have any censorship. We call these people the worst names in the book, and we just.
That's why I said you're the bad boys of Jets YouTube in a good way. That's why I said it earlier. I love it.
Like one guy was like, "Oh, you're really making fun of you're really going after these players." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I do this for fun." I do this for fun. He's like, "That's pretty sad. You're a grown man calling these people out." I said, "I think it's pretty awesome I think it's pretty awesome." What are you, his girlfriend? And
completely,
man.
Piggybacking off of what Joe said, it's true. We have someone they're like, "Oh, you can't talk like that about players." Then they don't want to come here. Me? They're not going to come here because of me. They're gonna leave $15 million on the table because I said that they suck. Me, sorry. A guy that wears a Macho Man shirt. I'm the reason why Calais Campbell didn't sign here. Sorry, Jets Nation.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, Rodgers didn't come here because I didn't make him a customized 12 jersey. He's not gonna care.
I put Rich Cimini on the spot the other day live on Twitter too.
Okay.
I saw him in public not too long ago, and he blew me off completely.
Yeah, he was in the spaces, and I was on the phone, and I went live. I raised my hand up to ask a question. I said, "Hey, Rich, how are you going to handle covering Aaron Rodgers? Because you talk negative about every single person that's on this team. How are you going to approach Aaron Rodgers when he's completely going to put you in a box and pack you up?" And it's just complete silence. Complete silence. I was like, how are you going to do it? Like, how are you going to ask this guy questions when he can mentally outsmart you everywhere you go with these stupid questions that you ask? Like, this isn't any player that you've ever. He's like, well, Brandon Marshall wasn't that approachable. I said, no, this isn't Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall's bipolar. I'm saying you're talking, Aaron Rodgers, as much as he's a filthy hippie, he is a smart guy. He will run circles around you mentally. Game. Right, 100%.
Yeah, he knows the media game. Right,
he trolled the whole media national. We all saw it. They're all looking at their phones to see if this is real. Like, he trolled everybody. Adam Schefter.
I feel like I'm watching LeBron James all over again.
Yeah. LeBron James, great guy too. Great guy.
I think Woody wants to drag this out because he likes having like the Jets, being brought up on McAfee. He likes all this attention, so I don't think he's really in a rush to get this done either.
No,
he keeps saying he's anxious, but I don't really know what to believe anymore.
What are you gonna say? Like, I mean, of course you're gonna say that.
Where's he gonna go? Where's Aaron Rodgers going to go? He's not going to go nowhere. This could be dragged out till September 1st. It doesn't matter. You don't think Aaron Rodgers is FaceTiming Hackett right now with the playbook and all this stuff? Aaron Rodgers already knows this offense. That's the whole thing. You hear Jet fans goes, well, he's got to have camaraderie with the guys. What the fuck are you talking about? We're bringing in his guys. This is his offense that he's ran before. He doesn't need to be at OTAs anyway. He doesn't. He can show up literally week 1 and play football. That's it.
Done.
He's done. Riding that wave. Whatever happens, if he just retires, If he comes to Jets, just ride that wave. It's Jets Nation, man.
If
We
he
always
re-
get screwed over somehow.
If he
So,
retires,
it's
if he retires,
that is what
I'll
it
tell
is.
you something right now. That this is the most Jets thing.
Of course.
This replaces
100%.
the butt fumble. If he retires out of nowhere,
mono,
Oh
Joe
my
Smith getting
God.
punched in the face.
Oh my
it's
God.
everything all over again.
if he
It's gonna
retires,
remind me of the whole Belichick thing. It's gonna,
Yes.
like, oh yeah, we got him here, and then he just
this
leaves.
would be worse. This would be worse.
Oh,
the
yeah,
fact
no, it
that
would be worse,
if he just ups and retires, I will die laughing. I will completely
I'm actually
die laughing.
I'm expecting Strebler to start week 1 throughout the entire season.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm expecting the worst. And it's not being negative. It's
it's just funny as hell. That's all.
We're used to this shit.
Oh, yeah.
But with that being said, dude, it's Super Bowl or bust, man. Super Bowl or bust. That's it. There's none of this. We'll go to the division game. Dude. You go there. You sign all these players. It's to win your second chip, man. That's what it is. Now, none of this nonsense of you have to win it. That's it. You get Aaron Rodgers to face up Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, all these guys. You know what I mean? This is no contest. This is what we want. Not an AFC Championship game. I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. I know how those dance moves are. We need to be in the Super Bowl right there.
I agree.
Either this year or next year. That's all I care about.
It's gonna happen, boys. And listen, we got to thank you for having us on. Seriously, it's tremendous. Always a lot of laughs.
Yeah, we love having you on.
Listen, April 15th, you come by. Liam.
Yeah. Talk to me about that real quick. So just one more time. So what's going on with that now? So Hofstra University.
Dan knows.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's going to be at the Long Island National out in Long Island, Hempstead. There's going to be a lot of Jet players, old and new. Old, I mean, like Mark Gastineau, Ken O'Brien, Marty Lyons, Richard Todd, all these boys. And then you got your newbies. You got Garrett Wilson coming as well. It's $15 to go in. We're going to be there doing a live stream. So definitely stop by. We're going to have a whole bunch of, goodies and whatnot. We're going to try to, interview a whole bunch of these players, and just be us, make them laugh, and just remind them of all the nice memories these fucking people gave us.
Yeah. No. So what time does it start?
And Dan's gonna follow them into the bathroom too, and get measurements that way.
Whatever
it takes.
Right.
I can totally see it.
Yeah.
Once they step on my shit, they know. They'll know.
They'll
know.
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
Is it going to be in like what is it, like the David Mack building or something? It's called.
It's
David Mack, damn.
It's going to be in a hostel somewhere in Hempstead. It's like an Airbnb.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's going to be an Airbnb 2-bedroom. They're going to just shove all these guys in there. But it's we don't know the building. I think the address is on there, though.
Yeah, okay. We'll definitely promote it again tomorrow night. Also for draft night, since our show's on Thursday night, you guys are more than welcome. We're gonna have a lot of people on. We're just waiting for that 13th pick, and then after we get in, that's it. We're done. We close up shop, but it's gonna be fun that night. We got Battered Jets fan coming on. You guys are more than welcome on Thursday night, just so we can see the 13th pick all together.
Oh, whoa, right. Whoa! What the fuck? You're coming?
Nice.
Yeah, Armin will be there.
I'm
going. Saturday morning, I'll be there.
I can't wait to kiss this guy live. I can't wait to just kiss him. He really just brings something else to the show. It's just really tremendous. That kid. He's right on it with the stats. He knows all the women that we bring on. He knows all the talent that we bring on. And so we got a couple of live shows coming up with guests. Robin Lundberg coming on. Connor Hughes, Holly Hotwife.
What's going on with this whole Connor Hughes thing now?
Yeah, how'd you get him on the show too?
Oh, I've been harassing him for over 3 months. 3 months. So, not really. Like I had a rapport with him, like for 2 years or whatnot. Just sending him IG messages, like great job or whatnot. Like I actually like his reporting. Him. Connor Rogers. They're very straightforward. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys remember after the Patriots-Jets game in Foxborough, he was the only reporter that went live on SNY and ripped Zach a new asshole, like straight up, not writing about it, not waiting, and he did it succinctly. He did it right to the point where us fans, how we wanted to voice it, he did it on live TV. And I sent him a message. He's like, thanks a lot. We dialogue this and that, and we're gonna have him on next Thursday night.
That's awesome.
Yep.
It's
It's going. We keep going with the guests. We keep. We had Evan Roberts on.
Yeah, that was cool too. That was sick.
Yep. So
Would you call in?
No.
You were saying that you called.
Oh, Dan called in a couple days. Dan is relentless. So that's the one thing. If you have a show, he's coming for you. It doesn't matter if you say no a million times. Even if you say no, he'll ask you the same thing next day. Like, it doesn't matter. He just copy and paste. We love your show. Everything.
Yeah.
It's the same thing every time.
Yeah, I get that.
We're trying to get OJ Simpson on. We're trying.
Yep. We're trying to get OJ on. That's going to be.
Oh, there you
cool.
go.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
trying to.
Wow.
And Greg Hardy, too.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
wow.
And Joe Mixon after he's got this whole thing cleared up with, blasting that kid in the leg. So
Dante Stolworth.
Yeah, Dante Stolworth, and we have Henry Ruggs calling in from prison. So
It's gonna be fun.
which is
We're
good.
gonna do
That
it live
one's
there.
gonna be that one's gonna be audio though because it's only collect. So
Well, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
so
Right.
he's only allowed 7 minutes. So
Yeah, we have to
did
find a way to. We have to find a way to smuggle like an earpiece in his. I don't know, like muffin.
right, we have Aaron Hernandez coming on as well. Correct?
Nice,
He's
nice,
dead.
nice.
No, we still there's remnants of him.
Oh, his brother.
shit.
His
Yeah.
brother.
Oh, his brother,
was throwing
okay.
bricks.
Yeah,
His
we're
brother
also-
was throwing bricks at ESPN.
Yeah, we're also bringing his old quarterback from the documentary on too.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Someone got get Tupac in here.
Yeah, we're getting them all. We're getting them all. So we got real people coming on, real former players. We got people that cover the team. We have porn stars that come on. We have dead people that come on, and half of the registered voters that will come on too as well. So,
Also the dead people.
There you go.
yeah, right. So, listen, we love you. Well, thanks for having us
Yeah.
on, bud.
No
You
problem.
guys,
Where can we
you
find
guys
you
did-
again? Where can we find you again?
Oh, Jet Turbulence. Whoa, look
Whoa!
at that. Whoa.
Look at that! Like, hey,
Holy shit.
smack that on the screen, bitches!
Wow, wait. Look at these fellas.
Why do you do this? How do you do this?
This guy's unbelievable.
Well done.
Wow.
It's time!
We've never had this before.
You're welcome.
Never. Thank you.
I bring
That is-
I bring a certain flair. Got to bring a certain different.
Wow.
You kill it.
There you go.
Wow.
You can find him there.
Wow,
There you go.
that is
Appreciate
well
you guys.
Well
Also,
done.
Here.
Wow.
You can find the Irishman on my left here.
Look at this man.
wow. Look at Liam.
I hate the picture.
Liam sucks at taking pictures. He's the one of the worst people I know. That
I don't
just
do it.
is Not you suck. Get your girlfriend to
hate
do it
that
for
picture.
you.
It's awesome.
Upstate.
It's awesome. You gotta just hold like something random, like a funny or something.
Right.
With Jack Daniels,
This is
you
me.
know?
Oh, look at that.
Ah,
Yeah.
you know?
Wow.
And then
Love it.
this is where we have
Whoa.
it's our
Hi.
show.
Look at you guys.
Wow. Yeah, look
Yeah.
at you.
I know. He came
That's
out of
a
the
better
shadow.
The production is just unfucking real.
Amazing.
That's all him. That's why I pay him, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wow, man.
There you go.
We're here
Wow.
doing sign languages.
Right. Yeah. We're sitting here reading Braille on ours, and it's like
Hey, we all got to grow together. You know,
Hey,
it's
listen.
not worth it if the content creators can't grow together. Once you got the clicks going, it's fuck that.
Yeah, we're not
Jets fans. Jets fans.
we're not content creators. We're just two assholes in a basement
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about the shittiest
We're trying to make a
franchise in
difference.
existence.
We're
Right.
trying to make a difference.
Right.
That's all we're trying to do. We
This
all
is the
suffer.
only-
We all suffer.
this is-
You know.
This is the only special effects that we have is the fade in and out like this.
That's it. That's what we do. The hand, and then we pull it back, and that's
Fine,
it. We're
here you
here,
go.
and we're
Fine,
here.
we're
That's
here.
Oh, here we go. All right,
Got
that's
it.
my next one. That's my next one. Do a little Elmo in the
it.
corner.
Yep. See.
Find
listen-
Elmo.
All right, yeah, we
Go
could do
find
that.
Elmo.
Oh, yeah, listen, boys, you're the best. I gotta run.
No
Yeah,
Yeah,
problem.
of course.
Love
I'll
you
be in
guys
contact
so
with
much.
you guys. Well, probably Dan, because he's easier to find.
Here we go. Stop
When it
sucking
gets
each
closer
other.
to it'll be closer when we get to,
Listen, that might be the most
as it
action
gets
I'll
closer.
get
Yeah.
tonight. It's 2023, so fuck it, right?
Right.
I'll let you guys go, but
All
yeah,
right.
as it gets closer to April 15th, I'll be in contact
Yep.
with you guys.
Yeah, of course. We'll go.
Thanks for coming on,
we'll
guys.
go-
This has been great. Thank you for joining us. We'll be
Absolutely.
back next Wednesday. Everything NYJ. You all saw the graphics. We're all here. We're all out here, and we're waiting for Rodgers and waiting for other things. Guys, have a great night. Have a great weekend. We'll be back next week. See you
Love
later,
you.
guys.